Hey Maria, how you doing? Uh, it's been one of those days today. Getting ready for two hurricanes that are coming towards here tomorrow and Wednesday. It's gonna be a shit show. One hurricane's going around us and the other one's coming for us. So I've been busting my ass all day, clearing the yard, making every sure the trash is gone, and putting up hurricane shutters. Tomorrow morning I gotta do the rest. Then my nephew's gonna help me after school tomorrow, put the last couple ones up. So yeah, it's gonna be a shit show all week, pretty much. Thanks, I appreciate it. I can use all I can get because I really was praying and hoping all year that we wasn't gonna get one, but by the looks of it so far, it looks like it's definitely coming here. Apparently, nothing's set in stone, but for what the weather service say, it's gonna hit us on Wednesday, Thursday. But I'm praying that it moves upward and doesn't come here at all, or at least like doesn't come directly here to do shit and just goes away a couple, like 100 or so miles. This one I don't know if there's one by Cuba, but this one formed right by the Bahamas. It's called Hurricane. Or it's called Tropical Storm Imelda, and then there's Umberto that's right coming right towards us tomorrow. Like it's about 200 miles away from us, but we're still gonna get rain and wind and shit. But yeah, tomorrow the shit show begins, and it's not gonna end until like probably Thursday afternoon. So for 2 days straight, we're gonna have wind, rain, and bullshit. I'm not looking forward to it, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't go out there in the ocean and say stop or go left or go right. At the end of the day, I've been through it millions of times. I'm just glad it's not as bad as, you know, we're supposed to get 80-mile-an-hour winds on Wednesday or Wednesday. We're supposed to get 80-mile-an-hour winds. So 80 miles an hour, I'll take that over 140. So it's going to be a hurricane. It's going to be pretty bad, but not as bad as we've had in the past. But you never know. These fucking things can go 0 to 100 real quick. And they also can like get into a part of the water where they die down, or it's hard to predict. Yeah. But I'm just praying for the best. I'm prepared. I'm overly prepared right now. I already started putting hurricane shutters up. My neighbor was staring at me like I was crazy. I was like, I ain't taking no chances, bro. Uh-uh. He looked at me. He was like, shit, Mark started already. This thing ain't even here yet. You know that. I'm starting, bro. I ain't fucking around. I don't want to be out there in no 30, 40 mile an hour winds putting up hurricane shit. Hell no. I'm doing that shit now before that bitch comes. Oh no. Uh-uh. So I got the worst part done today. Like the worst hurricane stuff to put up, me and my nephew did it today. Tomorrow night. So tomorrow night around this time, we're gonna be feeling some wind. It's gonna be like, yeah, yeah. So tomorrow night around, it's 11 o'clock here now, almost. So around this time tomorrow, it's supposed to be nasty. But the only good thing is where I'm located in Bermuda, we're not gonna get any like serious bad weather where I am. I know that sounds crazy because the island's so small, but where I am, like it's gonna be on the north side of Bermuda, which I kind of don't like either because that's where my mom and my brother live. So they're gonna feel the brunt of it, which I don't like because I know that they're probably gonna lose electricity tomorrow for sure. And then I have to listen to my parents like, cry that they don't have no electricity. So I told my parents that I'm gonna come down there in the morning. We're gonna get a cooler of ice so they can put all their cool stuff in there. And I told them I'll tie a few things down in the morning, get prepared, make sure all the shutters are shut and they have everything they need. Then I'm gonna come back home and then I'm gonna start putting up the rest of the hurricane shit. And yeah, there's nothing else I really can do but just hunker down. And today I also put some more latches on the blinds so they're secure, so they don't open up, during the wind. So I installed the last couple ones today. I mean, I'm happy that I got a lot done. And tomorrow I'll probably finish it off and then I'll be prepared for tomorrow night and Wednesday and Thursday. So, but where I'm located, supposedly not going to be that bad, but you know, we'll see. Because where I live, it's always bad. But apparently this time it's going to be the north. So the north side is going to get the blunt of it, which I'm on the south side of Bermuda. So you know, hopefully it works out where we don't get, we don't get it too bad. And hopefully these hurricanes fuck off and leave us alone. But we'll see. And sometimes what happens with these hurricanes is they say they're coming close and then they don't even do anything. And like, it seems like it just, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's so hard to understand and so hard to predict sometimes. Hey, Maria, how you doing? But unfortunately, hey, Maria, how you doing? But unfortunately, we're gonna get hit in these next couple of days by hurricane winds, rain. They said the rain's supposed to be pretty bad, heavy at times. So yeah, I'm over here. I'm not stressed out or anything. I'm just disappointed that there can never be like a year where I just don't put this fucking hurricane shit up and just like leave me alone and like just like fuck off already. Like I want 1 year where I can have a peaceful hurricane season where I don't have to like put up hurricane shit, worry about hurricane stuff, lose electricity, listen to that fucking generator go. And then I'm gotta, and I shouldn't be complaining because like I'm very fortunate to have what I have here and be prepared for it, right? But and I'm very fortunate that it's not like a category 4 or 5 hurricane where it's gonna destroy the island into pieces. But either way, like I just want 1 year where I don't like have a fucking hurricane. Last year we had one in August. And then we had a few close calls. This year we already had a close call already. And like now it's like no, we want to visit Bermuda. And I'm like, fuck man. So I'm just like upset and disappointed that, this thing's gonna come here and I have to deal with it. That's all. I mean, I'll be all right. We'll survive. We'll be cool. But it's just frustrating. But and I said it earlier, like to myself. I like, I've been praying so much. And I've been praying to God all year. Please, God, don't bring these fucking hurricanes to me. Please, just give me a break. I'm begging you. you know. And God's like, look, bro, you'll be all right, Marky. I can't let you go without one hurricane this year. Come on, bro. At least it's not that bad, Mark. Come on. And I'm like, you know what, God, all right, man, whatever. You disappointed me, man. I just want you to like give me a break. So like, I'm not mad at God or mad that it's coming here, and it's just I'm just disappointed because I just don't want to deal with it. You know, honestly, I wish I can get on a plane right now and just leave and come back when it's finished. Cause I really can't. I really hate hurricanes with a passion. Like I just don't feel like dealing with it, man. It's so fucking annoying. It's like you're home and you're in jail and you go outside and it's like, whoosh. And then I got the dog, right? So she's got to go outside every now and then to go pee and stuff and like and shit and it's like fuck, man, this is gonna be some bullshit. I can't stand it. Like it's so annoying. Well, I shouldn't complain, even though I am, but it's all good. Thanks for listening to me rant. But I'll be alright though. I always am. I'll always be alright. Even though it's coming here, God will protect us, keep us safe. There's nothing more I can really do, you know. But just sit back and it's gonna come here and I have to deal with it. Uh, some fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. What can I say? But it's a part of life. Part of life. So Maria, you just want me to check the same shit, different day. That's what you want me to check. Because you're worried all day, all night. I'm over here worrying about a hurricane, you're worrying about other things. Something wrong with you. We could trade places if you want. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. ICE is over there where you are. They end up thinking I'm fucking Mexican. Oh no. No habla español, bro. That's alright. Where you from? Bermuda? Alright. You take your fucking ass out of here. I'm on vacation, sir. Oh, we don't want to hear it. Crazy ass shit every day. Alright, Maria, let me see what we got here. All right, so Maria, in general, between you and Walter, you guys might see each other tomorrow. Um, I think that he wants to get rid of some of his friends or a friend he has slowly but surely. I think he's gonna end a friendship with someone, or like maybe you. He might get rid of a friend in the next couple of days. If it isn't that, it's just things moving slowly, things changing partially. Um, he's probably not going to be, Walt is probably not going to feel necessary or willing to make an effort too much in the next couple of days or maybe tomorrow. But he still thinks that you are a great mom. And that's how he felt about like your kids giving him like a gift today. He says, it's just this woman's such a great mother, and She always honest to me, and she's a good friend. She's a good person. She's a good mom. He thinks very good about you, as far as your mother, like your motherhood, and how he feels about how you deal with your kids. So that's a good positive thing. Tomorrow you might see each other. If you do, you might see each other briefly, maybe. The case with your ex, I still see like you being on top, him going through obstacles, problems, him causing his own delays. He might actually be feeling sick right now. Um, I get sickness around him, or him feeling sick, or feel sick and tired of doing this lawyer stuff. Um, and he feels disappointed because you don't want to like help him, or you don't want to like agree to his terms. But I do see you winning anyway. There's nothing's changed. I still see you being on top of things. Yeah, all good. I don't really see nothing bad. I didn't get no you know, bad things there. I know. I keep telling you stop wearing it, but you don't want to listen. Never listen. Never listen for Marky. Yeah, that's all good. I got you. Like I say many times, you respect me, I respect you, and that's good. I like that about you, and as long as you respect me, I'll always give you a little extra because I do. I respect people who respect me. If not, fuck them. I think you're the only one in here because I don't even see the thing working. My other Maria might be in here, but I think it's just you. I'll give you some twin flame cards, being that it's just you in here. Well, my day has been shitty because we have hurricanes coming here this week. The first hurricane's coming by pretty close and gonna give us some wind and rain tomorrow night. And then Wednesday night, there's another hurricane coming towards here to give us more wind and rain. So it's not good. But at least it's not like destructive, devastating hurricane that's gonna kill us and destroy us. It's nothing that big and nothing like that to worry about, but it's just a pain in the ass. Oh yeah. I already got a lot of things done today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get more things done. But tomorrow I have to go to my parents' house in the morning. I'm not gonna be on here too long, but I'm gonna get up early tomorrow and go see my parents, make sure they're okay. Um, because they're probably gonna lose power, and they have a generator, but they won't be able to use it until the bad weather leaves, right? So I'm hoping they don't lose power early, but usually they do. But I hopefully they not. But I'm gonna go down there tomorrow and make sure they got ice, cooler, enough water. They have enough food and stuff. But see, the good thing is they got a gas stove, so they can still cook things and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure that they have, batteries, flashlight. 'Cause my parents they forget shit, see. So, well, my mom has one of those like kerosene lamps, right from back in the day. She still uses that shit, and that shit lasts forever, like the kerosene oil, whatever it is. But I'm gonna go down there and tie up a few things, duct tape a few things, make sure it's just gonna be okay first. And then I'm gonna come home and then I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna continue to put up the rest of the hurricane shit. And then I'm gonna go pick up my nephew at 3:30 from school, and then he's gonna help me finish the rest. And then tomorrow around 5 o'clock, I'll be like completely finished. Because the first hurricane is gonna hit tomorrow night. So if I can get everything done throughout the afternoon and get me and my nephew to do the finishing touches, I might even finish everything before he gets here. But even if he doesn't, I'm gonna do like a couple of things with him, and then my sister knocks off at 5. When she comes home, she can help me do the rest, and then we'll be prepared. We'll be prepared, you know, more than ever. But we have everything we need. We're good. See, what I do is I close in the porch, and it's got a barbecue out there, so we can always barbecue food outside. You know, even during last year during the hurricane, I had the porch closed off, right, and I had the barbecue gun, and I just pulled like the hurricane shutter to the side and let all the smoke out. And my nephew was laughing like crazy. We were eating burgers and hot dogs and shit last year. He was like, "The hurricane's here." I said, "I don't give a fuck about that hurricane. I'm hungry, man." I said, "Look, I'm gonna come out here and do the barbecue." You sure? I said, "Yeah. There ain't no wind in here, and the porch is like closed off. We're good." I said, "The little wind that the porch is getting from the hurricane is gonna blow all the smoke away, so we're good." That's what I did last year. It was funny as shit. I got the video of it. I was like, "I don't care about this damn hurricane. I'm gonna eat some fucking burgers." What? We'll be all right. We'll be okay. All right, Maria. Let me see what cards I got for you. And Virgo, I'll give you some cards if you want to. It's just you guys in here. All right, so Walter thinks that no other compares to you. He says, "I'm a better person because of you." And he says he just wasn't ready for you at the time, but now he is, obviously. And his heart is telling him, just do it. Walter. She says, "That's it. I melted." Virgo, you want some of these twin flame cards to see what your twin flame thinks about you? So you can melt too? Melting Marias. You're welcome, Maria. No problem. All right, so your twin flame says that they wish they could take back some of the things that they said to you. So they might have said some, things to you, but they still love you. And they feel bad for the way they treated you. You didn't deserve that. And they've thought a lot about you lately. Uh, Melting Marias. Virgo just melted just now. See, he's really sorry. And he says he regrets what he said to me and he loves me. Oh, Maria, Maria. You remind me of a melting story. I gotta make sure that I gotta watch out for every Maria that's in my life. Gotta make sure I ask the girl, what's your name? Maria? Oh, nice to meet you. You have a girlfriend? Yeah, yeah, I do. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's far away right now. She's on business in Australia. Oh shit, that's far away. Yeah, yeah, that's far away. She'll be back next week, I think. She's always on business trips. Oh, okay, I thought you were single because I think you're kind of cute. Nah, your name's Maria. Fuck that. I know you Marias be crazy. Marias be crazy. I can't. I got pure Marias in my chat room. I don't need no other more Maria in my life. Three and four of them's good enough. The other Maria came in here last night, Maria Caballero. You know Maria Caballero? All three of you was in here at once. Not too long ago. That shit was funny as hell. I said, what the fuck? We got all these Marias in here now. But you guys ain't the original Maria. Well, actually, no. I mean, uh, the original Maria is Virgo, of course. She's my original Maria. She's my first Maria. There's a lot of Marias here. In Bermuda, there's tons of them. I know a lot of Marias. Oh, Maria, Maria, you're such a pain in my ass. I don't want to hear your story, 'cause you're a pain in the ass. Now, I love you guys. I really do. Oh, Lord. These people are actually laughing and shit at these people. Do you guys like on Facebook? Do you guys ever get like these ads pop up or like sponsored ads by people and it says best psychics? And then like in the comments, it's like pure people dissing the shit out of them. Somebody said, my banks are looking to refund me. Bullshit. If they were true, then give out lotto numbers. See, that's what that, but psychic shit is not about that though. Like psychics, if psychics can give out lotto numbers, don't you think they will take the numbers and go get their money themselves so they don't have to be a psychic anymore? Like you always got, people always think that like, yeah, people always think that they're actually gonna like, they're actually gonna like, convince somebody that, and like it's all bullshit. Oh boy, it's not easy. Oh hey, Tanya, thanks Maria, I appreciate you. Your Facebook is deactivated at the moment. Yeah, I know why it's deactivated. You be getting them hateration from them hoochie mamas. They be hating on you, you see. There was something you put up, I think, like I think it was like about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. You put up something on there. It was funny as shit. I said, I'm going to use that one. Some meme or something you put up. I can't remember. You still on TikTok, Maria? Yeah, I figured as much. You are, yeah. I'm gonna start playing music on TikTok next month. I'm gonna do some DJing on there. So you'll probably see me on your TikTok. I'm probably gonna post it that I'm gonna go live like about an hour before I'll post it. So you probably get a notification or whatever. I'll put it on my story on TikTok. I'm gonna start DJing next month. Probably like 2 weeks from now. Possibly. Maybe a little maybe next week or the week after. I don't know. So so yeah, I know you said you was working late, Tanya. I know you said you was working late, Tanya. Dan comes in and says, "You got dinner in you, sis." She likes anything with D. She likes in her dinner. D. Well, you know, anything with D. She wants. You should know that by now. Hope you had a good day, brother. I didn't get to talk to you guys too much in Marty's room. I was watching wrestling at the time. I was watching wrestling and talking to my mom about this person. One of my friends that I used to work with, we're not friends anymore. We fell out because he tried like he robbed his customer and put me in a bad predicament. But his dad passed away this morning or late last night. He had cancer. I never even knew his dad was sick. I never even knew his dad was sick. But I felt like something was wrong because I haven't seen him around his yard. He lives like 5 minutes away from here. And I used to drive across and see him in the garden all the time working. I think he's probably like 65 or something like that. Around, he's like in his 60s because his son that used to work with me, he's like 40. He's probably like 38, 40, something like that. Probably 38, 39, something like that. So unfortunately, he passed away. Very hard worker, nice guy, you know, but yeah, it's shitty. You took my mom's advice, alcohol on the forehead. Yeah, I did that today because I had a ringing headache today. Actually still have a slight little bit of it in my, like right here in my third eye. But that's when I slept weird last night. Like I slept okay, but I dreamt so much. And it's like I wanted to remember this one dream that I had in the very end. But then, like, it seems like my dreams get erased. You guys remember, you're old enough. You guys are old enough, obviously. You guys remember that red little square thing? And you would do like you would write anything in there, draw anything, and then you would go click, click, and it clears the screen so you can, keep writing new shit on it. Yeah, but you guys ever had one of those? I didn't have one, but we had one in school. I could have sworn I had one in nursery or kindergarten, and we used to take turns using it. Like I wish I had one of those last night because I just wrote it down real quick and then I can just use it again. Or I should take a piece of paper and a pen upstairs and write it down sometimes. But I probably don't wouldn't even remember it anyway. But there was a dream that I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember it. It was me and two other people, and I was telling them something, and they were telling me something, and then I woke up and I was like, wait a minute. Like I remember they were like, what the fuck? It's weird. Like I don't understand. Like why I can't remember certain things. Like my dreams, I can't remember them sometimes. It's annoying. Yeah, etch and sketch. Yeah, it was that red. It was red. The one we guys had was like a red square, and it was like when you wrote on it, it looked like pencil. And it was cool as fuck. I used to love those things. Yeah, I didn't have. I feel like I had like a shitty. I had a so sleep. Like I did sleep a couple hours, but the problem is like I have these dumb dreams, and then the dreams wake me up. I wake up from the dreams, and I'll be like, "What the fuck was that about?" And next thing you know, I fall asleep again. Then I have another dumbass dream that's not connected to the last dream, and it's like a new dream. And then I start dreaming again, and then I'll wake up in a different position in my bed, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on, man?" Then I look at the clock, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, I was just up like an hour ago." And then I woke up about maybe 6 o'clock. Then I twisted and turned, and then next thing you know, I fell asleep again. And I woke up at 8. And I'm like, fuck. I didn't want to wake up at 8. I wanted to wake up like at least 7 or 7:30 or something like that. So I looked at the clock and it said 8 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Let me get up. So I got up, went downstairs, took Diamond out. She was waiting to go out to pee. She was right at the door. So I was like, let me take this damn dog outside so she could pee. And then I went back inside, made a coffee, and then my head was ringing. And I was like, oh boy, I hope my headaches ain't gonna start coming back. So I put some alcohol all over my forehead. I feel a bit better now because I took a nice shower. I had a good dinner, had a good lunch. I made sure like I ate good so I can feel better. And I drank a lot of water today. So, but my head's still kind of like, not 100%. I still have like a slight headache, but nothing serious. But I'm gonna go get in my bed in a few minutes. It's 11:30 here, so I'll probably get in my bed another 25, half an hour maybe. Diamond's over here dreaming and shaking and all sorts of shit. Yeah, go ahead. I know you love the ads. Yeah. The thing is, I put it on fucking conservative too. The guy wants to buy the two cars and wants me to gift them to him on paper, and I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to like see, because if you like do a thing where he buys the cars, I'm just thinking, if he buys the cars, right? If he buys the cars, then that means he's got to pay tax on them, right? So if you were to gift him the cars, he wouldn't have to pay tax on it, but he'll still pay you for it. That's probably what it is. So I don't know, man. That's what I think it is. Because a lot of people in the United States tell me when I give them PayPal money for something, they say put it on their friends and family as a gift so they don't have to pay tax on it. That's what some people tell me to do so they don't have to pay on it. So I'm not sure if that's probably what he wants to do. Oh, there you go. So he can pay you for them, right? He can pay you for it, and but he wants you to write down it was a gift, so that way he doesn't have to pay taxes on it. So that sounds about right because that's a lot of tax money. If he pays for two cars, that's a lot of money he's got to pay on taxes, and they're already secondhand cars. So it's like fucked up paying for secondhand, secondhand car taxes and stuff. Yeah. I have no idea how it works, but a lot of American people that I deal with, they tell me, "Hey, Mark, when you send me a PayPal, money for something, because I buy shit from people, right? So they'll say, hey, just put it on the friends and family as a gift, so I don't have to pay taxes for it." And technically, you can do that because they don't know that you're gifting them these people. There's no proof. So it's your word against theirs. And I think PayPal does that and people do that to get so they don't have to pay taxes. You shouldn't have to pay taxes on that shit anyway. The only thing you should be paying taxes on is like like business shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if a business is out there making a lot of money, you got to pay like taxes to have like, your shit, like a building and all that. Yeah, see, there you go, Maria. So I'm right about that then. Yeah. You're just beating the system, that's all. That's all these people want to do. They're beating the system so you don't have to pay taxes, which I agree on 100%. Fuck the government and their taxes. That's how I feel. They're getting enough money as it is. They don't need money for no buying a secondhand car. That's some bullshit. Paying taxes on a new car, yeah, but there should be a law where you don't pay taxes on part-time shit and secondhand stuff. Like that's some bullshit. Uh, Maria just said it right there. See, she bought a car from a guy, put it on paper, and bought the car cheaper, so her taxes was low. See, fuck. Yeah, I would say, look, let me check for you real quick. I'm gonna check for you, Tony. I already feel like it's gonna be okay, but I'll check. It says that it says that I got the justice card, so you'll be clean, you'll be fine. It says your intentions are good and the person means well. It's just you thinking that something's gonna be, bad, you know? It's probably your thoughts here on the side, but I'm getting that if you do it, it'll be like you resolving a problem and compromising for a minute. So because let me give you an example, right? Like say if right, say if you say if you love me, right? And you're like you really like me and you're a rich person, right? And you say, I really like Mark, he really hooked me up. He's really been good to me. I've known him for like 10 years, you know, um I know something that will make him happy. Let me give him 20 grand and just say fuck it. Like just do it as a gift for him. Like people do on YouTube. All these people buy people's shit and donate to them, and people are just nice. They like to do money. They like to give money to people, and they like to pay it forward and shit like that, right? So somebody can give me 20 grand right now and say, here you go, Mark. I just want to give you this because I love you, and you always make me feel good. You've been a good friend to me. I know you could probably use the money, or whatever. Here you go, bro. I would do it if I was rich. But and so I shouldn't pay for that. I shouldn't pay taxes on no 20 grand that you're giving me. Look, my ex brother-in-law, you know what he did? So my sister, he bought his race boat and sold it for $1. He sold his race boat that was worth 100 grand. He sold it for $1, so my sister wouldn't get no money off the boat. And my sister didn't even care about his boat. You know, fucking ass. He sold his boat for $1, and then he went and sold it to another guy probably for like 50, 60 grand. But there was nothing in his bank account when he did the statement. He had statements from his bank statements. There was nothing in there because the guy probably paid cash or put it in a different account, or probably sent it to someone in the system. All right, Maria. Thanks. Take care, sweetheart. Good seeing you. And almost done. You already agreed to value the cars, and I'm taking a loss because I want to get rid of them. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, just do what you feel is right. Tanya. Just do whatever you feel is right. If you feel uncomfortable, then don't do it. But if you feel comfortable doing it and helping out the person not to pay taxes, that's how you got to think about it. You're helping someone so they don't have to pay like some bullshit taxes, and they get to take the cars and enjoy them, and you get some money in your pocket. Why not? Sometimes you have to beat the system in order to you know do things in life. I always do shit like that for people. I never worry about that shit. Okay, Maria, take care. Sweet dreams to you too, Bessels. Dreams to you too, Bessels. It's all right. I know spell check is a pain in the ass, darling. But yeah, people do it all the time. People say, hey Mark, I'm in America still, but you send me some money to buy this thing, just put, friends and family and shit like that or whatever. And I'll do it. I don't care. At the end of the day, what's a couple $100 like paying taxes on what's a couple $100 like paying taxes on a couple $100? Like really? Like man, fuck off, man. Like go tax billionaires and millionaires. Leave us people alone. Damn government want to take everything from you. Fuck out of here. Yeah, so I guess you can tell him that. Yeah. Like I said, Tanya, you do what's best for you. Like, but what you're doing is not like something illegal. It's not like it's a bad thing you're doing. It's not like you're dealing with doing. It's not like something illegal. It's not like it's a bad thing you're doing. It's not like you're dealing with millions of dollars or something. It's fucking secondhand cars for crying out. God's not gonna punish you or the system. They ain't worried about that shit. They're worried about big money. Cheating the system to the government is millions, not hundreds or thousands. You know, fuck these people. That's like me. I work part time on here and I make good money on here every month. And, you know, it's part time job. I ain't paying no taxes on that part time shit. Hell no. Okay, cool. You'll be fine. I don't see nothing bad. If I'm gonna help somebody save money on taxes and beat the system in a way where it's legit to a point and it's like not a lot of money to deal with, because why not? I would expect somebody to do it for me, but they technically they do maybe get pension. Yeah, my pension just went up by $14. I pay like every month. I used to pay a set price, and now I gotta pay $14 extra. The government just put up the pension price. So if you want to put up the pension price per month by $14, then I'm gonna beat the system. I'm gonna beat you too. You want to rob me every fucking month? I'll fucking rob you back, then. Fuck you, people. I'm gonna do part-time job on here, and and it's not full time, and I'll never make it full time. So I don't have to pay no taxes for you, motherfucker. Taxes for you, mother. Couldn't imagine paying taxes on a part-time job. What's the sense of having it? You're gonna miss Rosie a whole lot. Phil bought me in that car. He looked at Rosie, got like him the key and poke on his shirt. Yeah, good. That's good. You're welcome, Tanya. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be cool with that because either way, he's gonna save. Even if you gift it, or even if you don't, he's still gonna save money. So that's how you gotta tell him. You're still gonna save money, bro. It's all good. You'll still save money. You'll still save money. People do it to beat the system, and there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. It's not like we're going to hell for beating the system. That's fucking us. That's how I look at it. There's two people I send money to, and I'm already money I have to send extra because of the tax that you get put on for sending the money by PayPal. So if I'm already paying a tax fee through PayPal, what makes you think I'm gonna claim something to pay more taxes off the money? So what do you want me to do? Work to pay taxes? That's some bullshit. I don't know. No, fuck that. See here, we don't pay taxes. Here, everything's included. So technically we pay taxes. Today I went on my bike with my nephew around about 6 o'clock. We went for a bike ride, and we went to the grocery store to get some stuff, and it was packed with people on a Monday. It was so packed we barely got a park, and we were standing in line for probably 15 minutes before we got served. Right? And all the cash registers were open, all because of this fucking hurricane. And I'm like, you idiots are buying all this food, and then when you're at, I guess everybody must have a generator. So I'm like, you people are buying all this food. What happens with the electricity? You know? Yeah, sure, Tanya. I can check his energy. Yeah, I did check it. You didn't hear me say it in the ad. Oh, you said an ad was there. I checked it and said that you'd be all right. But I'll check his personal energy. I can check it for you for sure. It's only you guys in here anyway. That's cool. You don't have to send me nothing, Tanya. I'll do it for you. It's cool. Yeah, see, I got the exact same cards. Like this person has anxiety over money. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. Like they have anxiety. He has anxiety over money and stuff. And he's like, he doesn't want to like spend more money. But I'm getting that he's going to be, he's trying to be fair and he's trying to be like, cool. If this person is young, then I would say like they're trying to spend less money because they want to like make money. Like they want to save their money because they're going to school or they're in school or they want to spend money on like certain things. Well, if he's in his 50s, then I would say he probably has college fees to pay for. Cause I get like a young child that he might be paying money for, so he's trying to save all the money he can. Hey Joey, how you doing, my brownie twin? Fuck. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting that the person's fine. And I got the Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands. I think it's just your energy that's like worried about him. But I'm not getting that this guy's a bad egg or a bad person, you know? Yeah, I'm getting that they're gonna buy the cars. They want the cars for sure. I'm getting yes, that they definitely want the cars. And they're definitely gonna buy it. I'm getting yes all around. I think it's just your worry that's in the cards there, but I don't get nothing bad on him, you know. And who gives a fuck what he's like? He's just there to make the negotiation, get his money, give him the cars, and good riddance. Bye. Give me my money, take the cars, and fuck off. You know. Who cares what he does with them? At the end of the day, you got to get rid of him. You know? Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. Take that cash money. That's the best thing in the world. Take that cash. You know what time it is. Yeah, why not? Sure. There's no need for all those vehicles. That bike you posted up was nice. That bike you posted up, I was like, shit, that thing looks good. See, we don't have big ass bikes like that here. I wish we did, but it's too small to have bikes like that here. Our roads can't handle bikes like that. But I really like the bike. Yes, Joey, it's almost October, so they're gonna be playing soon. So I had to bring it out, you know. Yeah, I mean, as long as you got something for it, that's all that matters. Yep, it's about to start next month. No problem, Dan. It's all good. You know me, I'm always looking out for people that respect me and care about me. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I gotta make sure, Tanya's good. I try and tell her all the time, the more you believe, the more you receive. See, all this good shit happening to her. You know how hard it is, you know? Do you know how fucking hard it is to like sell shit and actually get some value for it these days? It's pretty hard. I have no luck selling things. I probably will have a hard time selling my D. Shit. I just never have luck selling things. I either give it away or I'll get nothing for what like I'm selling. Like I'll never get its value. I mean, I did have luck, what I wanted for it. So I would say like, that's the last thing that I sold that was of some significance and I actually got, good money for it, what I wanted for it. So I would say, it's all good. But I don't really I don't have luck selling shit like that. I hardly have luck like that. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate all the prayers. Yes, Joey, we're getting two. One tomorrow and one on Wednesday. Two at a time. Of course, they're both coming here because they love us. So there's a Hurricane Umberto. It's going to be 185 miles away from Bermuda, but we're going to get rain and wind. Nothing too bad, but like, probably like 50-mile-an-hour winds, which is pretty bad, but at least it's not 150, right? So we're going to get like 50-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow night. And then that storm goes, and then another one's coming across and it's supposed to be 80 miles an hour. So the second one is going to be worse than the first one. Yeah, I'm already halfway there. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go sort out my parents' house, do some stuff down there, make sure they're good to go. I already told my mom to start bagging up ice from her freezer so she can put inside the cooler because her electricity is probably gonna go. And and where she lives, she's gonna get the blunt of the storm. Unfortunately, it's gonna be the north. I'm on the south side, so here we're not gonna get beat up as much as the north is. But this is just as of right now. Anything can change in 48 hours, So I'm praying that it goes further away from us and doesn't damage us too much. But It's they're predicting it's gonna be here very close. Oh yeah, it says heavy rainfall. So yeah, which we don't need because but it hasn't really rained hard here in like a week or two now. So but we don't need no more rain, man. We've had too much. But the one positive thing is they said that it's going to go quickly across us. Like it's going to gain a lot of speed and go across us and not really, you know. But that's still not a good thing, though. Hurricanes are never good. I don't really take a positive out of it. The only positive I'm taking out of it is it's not like a category 4 or 5 hurricane that's going to destroy us into pieces. So that's what I don't want. But yeah, today I spent all day securing the shutters upstairs in my sister's house, my apartment. Like when you close, we have like two different types of shutters. We have the ones you push out with a stick, and then you close it, and it's got like a hook, right? So what it is, it's hooked in and it's pretty secure. But sometimes wind could be so strong and rattle it and unhook it, and it'd be flying in the wind, right? And get off the house. I've seen it happen to my neighbor. So what I do is I get one of those. I don't have one here to show you, but it's like how you have the those locks, and it's like a long rod and it has like a knob on it. And you go like you push it down and you go like this, and you secure it so that way it's down and it holds it. So I have like a little metal piece that comes with it. You put it on the frame of the window, secure it so that way it's down and it holds it. So I have like a little metal piece that comes with it. You put it on the frame of the window, and then you push it towards you. You lock it and you shut it. So it's got the hook and you lock it and you shut it. So it's got the hook and the lock on each single. I put one on every single blind we have here. So I had 5 left. So I did my two nephews' bedrooms, and I did the bathroom set of shutters. So it's good that I got it all done today. And then I put up the hurricane shutters the hurricane stuff that we have. We have like these vinyl storm shutters that we have to put on over the shutter itself. So we have the window, the shutter, and the protection cover for it. So that way ain't nothing gonna come through here. So we're good. Oh yeah, we got plenty of that. We're good. We got plenty of food, plenty of water. See, waters are underneath our houses, so we got water for days. And we have the generator. The generator came on today for a test run. It sounded really good. The green lights on. The generator came on today for a test run. It sounded really good. The green lights on. I have spare parts for it if anything happens. We're good to go. We're just praying that we don't get, nothing severe or anything bad happens. But it's all good. Yeah, pretty much, Tanya. Yeah. So I secured everything today. Yeah, in Bermuda, I think I've explained this like a million times, but I guess you never heard me. But in Bermuda, our roofs catch water from the sky, like rainwater. And then we have these long pipes that go from the roof underneath our house. So you guys have basements underneath your house, but we have water tanks underneath our house. So we have water tanks instead of basements. So you guys have basements, we have water tanks. So our tanks are every house in Bermuda has a water tank. So the roofs catch the water, they go around in a gutter, they go in these pipes to go they go in these pipes to go underneath the house, and it stores water in there all year round. As much as it, and if it doesn't rain that much, you have to buy well water that comes from a well. And some houses have well water, so you can switch. You can switch it to well water. Well water you can't really drink. You'll get sick. But the water that's in our tanks right now, we can drink it. We just have to make sure the tank is clean. And then you have a filtered system, which what we have. We have a filtered system that goes through the pumps. And then we filter it again through the Brita filter that comes through the faucets. So we have water all the time. Yeah. If you go on YouTube and you Google Bermuda roofs catching water and going into the tank, it'll explain everything. I've never told anybody this, but my mom and dad's house is used as a parents' house. My parents' house is right on the roadside, and it still has one of the old original roofs from Bermuda from 100 years ago, right? And they showed that because we have a new roof and an old roof at my parents' house. It's got the old section and the new section. So my house is perfect for a tourist to see how it really is. So a tourist bus will stop in the bus lay-by, and they'll explain. They'll use our house as my mom's house and my dad's house as a like a guide on how it works. They say, look, this is the old roof that we used to have, and if you look at this neighborhood, half is old and half is new. So my mom and dad's neighborhood is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Bermuda. So neighborhood is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Bermuda. So they have like a lot of old houses there. So they have like the old style roof and the new style roof. So like when a tour bus comes, they pull up and they tell the tourists, look, this is the new style roof. So like when the tour bus comes, they pull up and they tell the tourists, look, this is how we catch water in Bermuda. It goes underneath a tank. You see that thing right there? It's a tank. You know. Yeah, sometimes when I was young, I did. When I was young, I used to look at him and I used to be like, hey, how you doing? I'm probably on some tourist, shit, I'm probably on some tourist probably took a picture of my little roly poly ass back then, playing football in my yard. Yeah, it's pretty cool to know that, tourists all over the world have taken pictures of my mom and dad's house and said, hey, look, in Bermuda, they catch water in these roofs and it goes underneath in a tank. Look at the tank right there with the lid on it. There's nowhere to lie. These people, why doesn't everybody do this? But every like 3 to 4 years, you're supposed to clean out your tank, or when it gets low, you're supposed to clean it and power wash it. And then like test every like 3 to 4 years, you're supposed to clean out your tank, or when it gets low, you're supposed to clean it and power wash it. And then like test the low, you're supposed to clean it and power wash it. And then like test the water to see if it's good. And then you don't have to drink it if you don't want to, but it you can bathe with it, do a lot of stuff with it. I use the water every day. You have to. It's no other way you can get water. So unless you drill a big ass thing and get a well water, which is not gonna happen where I live because it's too high. But Bermuda, I'd say probably 25 years ago, I worked at the first osmosis system in Bermuda, where they transferred saltwater well water into fresh water. And the osmosis system was fucking huge. It was like a big ass building, and they had this big ass room. And then by the time they put all that stuff in there, the room looked small. And me and my friend, we did the electrical there. We rewired everything. We were there for like months and months and months. But see, we couldn't work there too much during the day. We had to work there at nighttime and nobody was there. So we would work all day and all night. And we would like sleep there in our vehicles and then get right back up and then go back to work again. I did that for like a month, like actually sleeping at the place. And then we used to get up and like rewire everything and pull wire and make sure like, because there were shifts. And now that, well, not now, but like for the past 20 years since we guys did it, They actually they produced like Bermuda water. Like we have bottled water that has Bermuda in bottled in Bermuda water, from an osmosis system, obviously, and it's nice. It's good water. I drink it sometimes. We did drink it back in the day. And then now they deliver that fresh water to your tanks. So it's not well water, it's, filtered through an osmosis system. So yeah, I've told people this story before, but it's very interesting. Here in Bermuda is that's why they say Bermuda is another world. It is really. But the only thing that sucks is now that when a hurricane comes, the salt water, right, goes on our roofs. And then when it rains, the salt water goes in our tanks. So that salt water mixes in with the regular water unless you cap it off. If you go up on your roof and you cap it off, then the salt water won't go in there. And some people power wash their roof after a hurricane so it doesn't get fucked up and stained. But it's a pain in the ass. Like if you don't cover the holes, then you're screwed. But if the tank is full and you get like a little bit of salt in there or whatever, it doesn't really make a big difference. Some people drink the water from their tanks and some people don't. Because people are like, oh, weird. Because, bird shit all over the roof and then it goes into the tank and you're drinking bird shit, like technically, and, all that stuff. So, where do you think the water came from this? You think it's all natural too? Probably not. It's in a plastic bottle. So, you're already like, not really drinking 100% water if you really think about it. The only natural water you can drink is if you take your cup outside and you hold it in the rain and you fill it up and you drink it. That's natural water. That's about an organic water you're ever gonna get in your life. So that's what I think about that. Anyway, guys, it's midnight here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get in my bed. I've had enough. I've been on here for like an hour and a half almost. Dime is over here licking her chops. She wants to probably go outside and pee. She's gonna have a long week like me. Hurricane bullshit we have to deal with. But the good thing is you're gonna see a lot of me this week because I'm gonna be on here. If I have cable and internet, I mean, if I have internet, I'll be on here because we have the generator. It'll give us electricity, but sometimes it knocks out the internet. But I can always use my phone data too. So whichever one works, I'll probably be on here. If you don't see me on here, that means that there ain't no internet, which I hope doesn't happen. But I'm gonna go upstairs and pray now that this thing takes a turn and leaves us the hell alone. I'm really praying for that because I'm really disappointed that I had to do all that work today just because of a stupid hurricane. It's so fucking annoying, man. I'm not disappointed in spirit and God not granting my wish to not have one because I know they have no control over that sometimes, right? But I'm just disappointed that it got to almost October. We're in the last day of September, and I'm saying, fuck, we ain't had no hurricanes, direct hits, or close calls. I'm good, I'm good, you know? And all of a sudden, poof, I'm like, fuck. But every day the track changes. So I'm hoping that I wake up tomorrow morning and it says, well, Bermuda, we got good news. It's going to be 100 miles away from Bermuda, so you're not going to feel full effects. That's what I really want to hear tomorrow or the next day. But for right now, they said it's going to be like almost a direct hit. But the good thing, like I said, it's only going to be 90-mile-an-hour winds at the most, which is still bad, but not like bad. Oh yeah, for sure. That's a guarantee, Joey. It's a guarantee. If I don't lose power, it'll be a miracle. I only remember two storms where we didn't lose power, and that was a miracle. But if I lose power, I have a propane generator that runs the whole house. So as soon as my power switches off, we have a transfer switch, and within 10 seconds, the electricity comes back on because the generator powers the whole house back up. And the good thing is my nephew's away in college, so it's less power we're gonna be using. So which is great, because he's not here using his AC, so it's less amperage and it's more fuel we have to save because it's a lesser person in the house. And usually what we do is we turn our ACs off during the day so we can preserve propane fuel because it's expensive, right? To run the generator for 4 days, it's going to be like $500 because we have to fill the 100-gallon tank back up. So for 100 gallons of propane, it's like $500, which is expensive. So it costs us money to run the generator, but we need it because we need. You can't sleep at night with no AC on. You'll fucking sweat your ass off and die. You won't be able to sleep with no AC. Hell no. Not in this damn country. If you do, I'll be going to you. Yeah, he says he's made friends with the guys at his dorm. And they actually want to get like a different flat, and his friends want him to. He just met these guys like 2 weeks ago, and he says he's getting along with them. He hangs out with them every day. They're very good roommates. Um, he says that they've taught him how to cook, and he slept really well last night. He said he got his best night's sleep last night. He says he's starting to get used to everything now. He says he's very happy with how everything's going. And I'm happy for him. I've been praying for him a lot. He's a pain in my ass, but I still love him and I want him to be happy and I want him to succeed, obviously. But he said today to his mom, he won't say it to me, but he said to his mom that he misses all of us a lot. Because this is like his third week now by himself without us. So I know it's tough, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He's a tough kid. So he's supposedly gonna come here for his 18th birthday, which is the first week of November. We're trying to bring him here, get him here to come for a week, and then he goes back, and then he comes back for Christmas. So my sister and I are trying to get him to, well, trying to sort out him coming here for that week for his birthday and have a little party for him. Oh yeah, it's definitely warm. But on Friday, when these two hurricanes leave here for good, they said that Friday it's gonna go down to 70 degrees here, and that's like a miracle. Cause right, all summer it's been like between 85 and 90. Like today was 85 degrees. It was hot as shit. But the low at night on Friday is predicted to be 70 degrees. And I'm like, oh, yes, thank you, Jesus, please. And during the day, it's supposed to be 77. So Friday, it's going to be very cool here. It's going to be cooler than normal, which is going to be a blessing. So usually when we get a hurricane, the next couple days after, it gets very cool. It's going to start getting a bit cooler now at night because it's going into October. Usually in October, it gets cooler anyway. Oh, here we go. Diamond just got up. You ready, baby? You ready to go outside? All right, guys. I gotta go. She's up now, so I gotta take advantage of her getting up and go and pee. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll keep you updated on the hurricane.